After going to all those countries the last couple of years, I feel less safe in the United States. The Stones wrote a song on this street. Oh, dope. Hey, William. Texas, believe it or not. Austin, Texas, the state capital. Don't mess. Don't mess with Texas. Yeah, all the countries that we've been to. Mainland China, Thailand, Bangkok, Vietnam, Ho Chi Minh, Hanoi, all these places that maybe sound kind of intense, but yeah, the most scary place I've been right now is back in America. Are they locked? Is the door locked? Oh, you guys work here? Oh, thank you very much, man. Thank you. How come everything's so closed right now? It seemed like it's closed right now. Yeah, no answer. Nobody says anything. This is a Driscoll hotel, y'all. Wow, pretty dope, huh? Yeah, we went to Asia and Australia. Don't mess with Texas, you'll get the horns. Bro, this is crazy. This is really nice. Holy Toledo. Yeah, it's gorgeous, man. Who's this guy? You guys know what this place is? Sam, is it Sam Houston? Sam Houston? Call it Houston in New York. It's Houston over here, right? Oh no, this is Jesse Lincoln Driskill. Colonel Driscoll came to Texas in 1949, built the Driscoll Hotel, spent $400,000 to build it. He is surrendered at Santa Ana. At the Alamo? No, Santa Ana. God, look at this thing, man. Driscoll Hotel. Yeah, Butter's the hotel. Vividoo. Yeah, we're in Austin, Texas right now. TikTok, welcome. Guys, don't forget to tap your screen if you feel like it. Don't forget to send in your heart me today if you feel like it. You can also share this with your friends by hitting that little arrow thing down here. That really helps. Wow, this is crazy. What a gorgeous hotel lobby. If you want to support the channel in our travels, up here you can find the information for the Cash App, the Venmo, or the PayPal. Feel free to support in that way. Of course, that would really help. Let's see how far we can go before I get the boot with the cowboy boots. Wait till the cowboy boots can kick me out. I can go before I get the boot with the cowboy boots. Wait till the cowboy boots can kick me out. Oh, nice. Eric, hello, what's up? Cat, what's up? It does look like ghostly, right? It's haunted. Yeah. No internet back in here. We're gonna chase some crazy boy. Ha, ha, ha. Is it haunted? I can imagine that. Yeah, I can feel it. Famous hotel. A lot of your Texas politicians and dignitaries come here. Oh, here's the hotel bar. Well-known haunted hotel, huh? Oh, that's nice. That's nice. Can I get a complimentary room for TikTok? I'm an influencer. Can I get my food? Can I get my food for free? I'm an influencer. This is the Victorian bar. Oh, wow. Look at that. Classic, like, men's club. Western men's club. With a stuffed, is that a fox right there? And a bird. What do they call it? Oh, taxidermy. I guess taxidermy is happening down here, huh? Deer. Oh my God, gorgeous. And the longhorn horns. Nice. So awesome. Hey, Charlena. I'm definitely an influencer. Can I get my baked potato for free? Hey, I need extra. I need extra sour cream for my baked potato. I'm an influencer. Yeah. When I was a chef, whenever somebody would come in and say they were an influencer and they wanted a free salad or whatever, it was always like, oh, no. There are 90 spirits in that hotel. This hotel is called the Lincoln? No, the Driscoll. The Driscoll Hotel. The Driscoll. Look at this. Light is gorgeous though. This is not stained glass. I don't know what to call that kind of glass. It's not stained glass, but it's gorgeous. A haunted hotel. Wild. I love it. This stone presented by the businessman of Austin. Wow. Crazy. Yeah, we're in Austin, Texas, you guys. And trying to find some food and some coffee. So first little cafe that I find we're gonna stop into. Where did I go? Yeah, it does. It looks like The Shining, right? The Stephen King movie. Hey, what's up, Cat? Do Community Fest still counts? I think that Community Fest is over. I think we didn't win. It's too classy for that. Yeah. We tried though. Thank you guys for trying. Everybody was. We ended up on ranking was 170. No, 1,700 out of 3,000. We started at 3,000. We moved up to 1,700, but somebody else did take the top spot. We were right behind though. It is 12 o'clock in the morning, or 12 noon right now. All right, so now we're on. Yo, who sent that heart me? Cat with the cat with the bunny gun. Thank you so much. That's awesome. Amazing. Cats close. I don't know cats. Okay, we are on Congress right now. What's up, Lacouture? Thank you so much for the money gun. Little field building. That clock ain't working, huh? Morning, BB. Moxie's. Yeah, this is Congress. Kettle, Tamara, a lot of skyscrapers. Yeah, Austin is really different now. I kind of liked it when it didn't have a bunch of skyscrapers everywhere. There was a lot more of this kind of stuff, smaller, older buildings. Thank you, Kat. Ketzel with the Go Populars. Sweet Scentsy. Handmade and awesome. Oh, shit. I can't show a lot of this stuff. I can't show. Ketzel, genius. Yeah, it's like LA now, right, Jojo? Thank you, Ketzel. Japanese food. Some sushi. Gonna chase some crazy puppets. Have I been to Hawaii, Lexi? I have, many, many, many years ago. We didn't stream it in the last couple of weeks. I went there in 7-Eleven in 1985, I guess. I really liked it. Now I've heard that it's really over touristed. You know what I mean? Over touristed. I gotta get a bev here out of 7-Eleven. You're from the UK and Hawaii is your dream destination? I really liked it. I'd like to go back to the UK too. We went to London. Here, let me see if I can maintain connection while we go in here. I gotta get a beverage, you guys. Let's see what we can do. Let's see what we can do. I think America. All right. Because it's July 4th. And it's America. What you want? What do you want? All right, let's get this. This one is called, nah, I don't want to get that. Liquid Death. Do you guys ever get this? Liquid Death? Seems a little, yeah, I got to say dehydrated. I got to say hydrated. Yeah, it looks like 7-Eleven. Mm-mm. I don't know if I like the graphic on the outside. I don't think I need to have the heavy metal skull graphic, you know? I like that it's carbonated water. Frozen, freezing. Yeah, once I get out. Once I get out of here, we're almost out the store. No, thank you. Appreciate it. Thank you. No, thank you. Appreciate it. Thank you. Whew. Hey, how you doing, man? Okay. Now we're back. Vivi Lou, what's up? Yeah. Austin, Texas. Looks like a restaurant. Yeah, I think so too. I want to get over here real quick though. I was trying to get to my destination over here. It's going to be the capital. Let me see if I can open up my water though. It's so different. This whole area is. Hey, Lisa, what's up? Is it lagging a bit? Let's see if it's better right now. That's some dude walking behind me. It's kind of creepy. He was doing that last night too. I don't understand it. I don't know. It's weird. I got a banana too. Johnny, what's up? Hey guys. Good morning. Yeah, I got an Airbnb. It's pretty good. I had to get it at the last minute. It's more than I wanted to spend. Hello, bro. About $65 a night, which I'd never spend that much. But Steve, what's up? Austin's expensive now. Christopher, what's up? All right. 7th and Congress. We're walking up Congress Street in Austin, Texas. Very much sort of dry and hot and nothing going on. We'll find somewhere good. We'll find the best part of Austin, Texas. Don't exactly know where that is going to be right now, but we'll find it. Maybe we should go over to the lake. Maybe we should go over to like God, what's it called? Zilker Park, where they have the fishing hole, the swimming pond. Yeah, so Austin City. Somebody was asking about Austin city limits. Yeah, the old Texas architecture is amazing, huh? And Austin city limits. Oh, thanks, Christopher. Was a TV show. Oh, we can go over there too. We can go over to the university. Barton Creek. Yeah, there we go. Austin City Limits used to be a television show on PBS, and it was like a rock concert. We would do like country bands and rock bands, all kind of different bands. Yeah, I needed that. My logo, thank you. What's Jeffries? Jeffries was a country music venue or something? And then, but it was on PBS, and it was on the air for 20 years or more. Famous restaurant, Jeffries Restaurant in Austin. Oh. I used to work at a place called La Condesa years ago. A long time ago. Which is on, I think, 4th. If I remember correctly. I don't know if it's still there. Yo, Julie, thank you so much. I appreciate it. Thank you for the hand hearts. And then somehow Austin City Limits started making the Austin City Limits Music Festival every year. And the Austin City Limits Music Festival has gigantic bands, right? I don't know if it's still happening here, but it used to. It used to be a gigantic festival that lasted, I think, 1 day or 2 or 3 days. I can't remember exactly because I wouldn't. It's not. It interrupts the city so much that you just don't want to even go to that part of town because it's such a big festival. But one time I went there with my daughter. The headlining band that night was the Coldplay. Yeah, it was Coldplay. Your Obsession for Life, Eva. And the band Coldplay was the headlining act, and it's an outdoor festival. This one must have been 2011, 12, whatever. But we didn't have tickets because the tickets sell out the day after the event is over. They announce the next day, like who's going to be playing next year, 364 days from now. They announce the lineup, and tickets are sold out in an hour. So there are no tickets available there never are any tickets available for the Austin City Limits Festival. So my daughter goes, yeah, Coldplay. At that time, it was my daughter's favorite band. I think she was probably 14 years old or 13 years old or something. And so I'm going to go see Coldplay. And I said, well, I definitely don't have tickets, but we can go if you want. And so we go over there. And we walked over, and you could stand in the parking lot and see the lights, and you could hear the music from the band playing live. So we did that. There was a crowd of people, thousands of people just waiting outside doing the same thing we were doing, just listening to them play. Yeah, they were a great live band. And she said after a minute, she's like, they sells out in 7 minutes. Yeah. So after being there for a while, listening to a few songs, she says, "Man, I wish we could go inside." I said, "Well, I got an idea for you, and come with me." So we walked over to where people had entered, like the main booth where you give them your ticket and go inside. And there were still some security guards standing there with the yellow windbreaker on. And I said, "Look, man, the headlining act is on. The festival's freaking over. Can I just come in with my daughter for free and just see the last band?" Like, yeah, come on, bro. Follow me. The security guy let me in. He's like, "Yeah, go right through there." And I remember my daughter going, "Oh, no, we can't. No. I'm like, "Yeah, we can. I asked the security guy. He said we can go in for free." No, we can't. We can. Let's go. So we did. And we saw like the last half of their set. It was really good. Austin is just a trippy town like that. I was like, "Look, you're 13 years old. Let me tell you about the world. There ain't no laws. There's no laws anymore. There were laws. Now there's no laws. Just don't be crazy." Amanda, I'm doing really good. Try and guard your karma so you're not hurting other people. But at this point, America is like, there's no laws anymore. Just do unto others. Don't be unkind, but you can't be stressing about laws because ain't nobody gonna enforce them. Coldplay is where the cheating yeah, right? I forgot about that. All right. So we're coming up. We're on Congress and 9th Street here. At the top of the hill. We don't need no stinking badges. We don't gotta show you no stinking badges. Austin, Texas, the Hogsett Theater. Keeler and Laney. Austin, Texas. M. Long's Livery Stable and Opera House. When M. Long and his family moved here from Bastrop, Texas in the 1860s, first floor of the structure served as the livery stable for Long's Austin to Burnett and Lampas stage line. Okay, so this is where they put the stagecoach and the horses on the first floor. Second floor ran an opera house, which was used for public meetings and concerts. In 1867, a federal courtroom, and in 1900, an Odd Fellows Hall. Law. That's crazy. Yo, thank you for the roses. Bunch Vegas. Yeah, I got to get some food for sure. I had a banana. Now I got some water. Skyra. Filtered through a volcanic rock. This water is filtered through a volcanic rock, in case you guys were wondering. It's pretty good, too. Yeah, but we got to get some food. But oddly, everything is closed. Everything. Yeah, we're in Austin, Texas right now. I don't know how everything is closed. Catherine, the downtown area. Isn't this Monday? It's Monday morning or Tuesday morning? Oh, today's Monday, right? All these cool little cafes are closed. And restaurants. It's more of a night. You think it's going to be open tonight? Because we can definitely just come back at the night. I don't even see any buses. That's one thing I remember about Austin is they have the worst public transportation that I can recall, or some of the worst public transit. I used to just walk everywhere. I lived here in 2011. And there was one, I used to take the number 6 bus from my house on Manor down here to go to work in the morning. But it's close enough that you could walk home. State capital of Texas right there. Thank you for the follow. It's noon, it's high noon. Here we are, wah, wah, wah. Make a little noise here, huh? Just a double-decker bus, yeah. Some places are, you gotta drive, you know. Some places are cars only. Texas is like that. Texas is cars only. If you can be walking down the street, you're probably communist. There's the state capitol. Beautiful red building. I always thought it was weird too because it's so weird and liberal. It's a blue dot city, you know, in a red state. We got the Lundberg Bakery. That's so dope. That's awesome. Get a scooter, right, Ketzel? And then right here at the top of Congress Street is the state capitol. Austin, Texas, Austin is one of the weirdest cities in one of the most red states in America. Very red state. Blue dot in a red state, yeah. You never know. You never know how it's going to play out. Maybe things will change. The duck bus, Austin Ducks. Yes, we do go into the water. What? Wild. Yeah, let's go to the state capitol, shall we? It does look like DC, yeah. So many state capitals in America do look like this. What was a quiz? What was the question one time? How many state capitals have a golden dome on them in America? This one has a great big dome, but I don't think it's there. It's not golden on top. But they all do seem to be styled about the same, right? All right, let's go over here. They all seem to be that style. Hey, whatever. Did I hear 96-year-old lady creator has too many what? Too many rowdy parties. A 96-year-old lady creator is kidding. No. What's her name? Maybe she needs a rowdy old man to hang out with her. A rowdy younger man, such as myself. Hey, Mike Diamond, what's up? This is Texas State Capitol. Let's see the sign out front, shall we? Austin became the capital of Texas in 1840. Wow. This hill was platted as Capitol as Capitol Square, a limestone state house built here in the 1850s, soon developed structural flaws. The Constitutional Convention of 1876 set aside 3 million acres of public land to finance a new state house, which is what's in front of us here. Shortly before 1850s, the Capitol burned. Oh, wait a minute. They got the money in 1850s. The Capitol burned down in 1881. Renaissance Revival style building, 3 stories tall, features a dome right there. This is wild. Okay. Crews hoisted the Goddess of Liberty to the top of the dome in 1888, making the Texas Capitol more than 14 feet taller than the U.S. Capitol. In 1888, State Senator Temple Houston, son of Texas hero Sam Houston, accepted the building on behalf of the people and called it a structure that shall stand as a sentinel of eternity. Americans may or may not know that Texas considered itself its own country back in, I guess, the time of the Civil War. You don't think you would move to Texas? You have to be careful here? Yeah. Tiva Woman Baker, what's up? Yeah, Austin's cool, huh? Volunteer Firemen, State Firemen's Association of Texas. Gorgeous. That's so cool. This is when I used to live here years ago. I was surprised, though, by many of the statues that are here. Now that we're back, we're not exactly in the South, but we're in Texas, which is kind of the South. See the statue? This is a statue to the Southern Confederacy, and that's the Confederate dead soldiers who died for states' rights guaranteed under the Constitution. Now that is not the story that I was told as a kid, and where, when I was a kid in San Francisco, the Confederacy were the bad guys, right? So I thought it was weird when I moved here years ago and I saw these statues of the bad guys on the state capitol grounds. But hey, live and learn. Quite frankly, it's a little strange. It's a little strange to me. Yeah, and they losses from all Confederate armies, 437,000. Federal armies, 485,000. I think they're trying to say it was a close battle, but the Union Army won. Yeah, it is. I find it strange, yeah. I was told that slavery was abolished at the end of the Civil War, that it was made, unconstitutional, that I was told that it was bad to have other people to own another person as slavery. That's just what I was taught when I was a kid. And then when I came to find out that other kids weren't taught that, other kids were taught something else. Other kids were taught that the Civil War was about whether or not the states have the right. Don't get me started. Do the states have their own rights, or does the federal government legislate whether or not some states are allowed to own other human beings? I don't think there's any good way to defend the proposition that a man can own another man or woman. I think it's not cool. I don't think it's a good thing, right? But it wasn't even a question when I was a kid in California. They said, no, slavery is bad. You can't own other people. It's hot in Austin, yeah. I always thought that was kind of strange, though. When I moved here, I came down to the statehouse to check it out. I didn't live very far from here years and years and years ago, and I came down here and I saw Confederate Army statues and Robert E. Lee statues and stuff, and I was like, "Whoa, I'm not in San Francisco anymore, am I?" Yeah, it's crazy, and there's more over there too. There's more and more of them on the state house. Texas was its own, the Republic of Texas had always considered themselves its own country. Eventually, did join the Union. Hey, man. Yeah, very cool place to live. There's the old Capitol right there, and they made sure to build their state capitol here 14 feet taller than the United States Capitol. So this is the capital of the state of Texas is taller than the capital of the United States. All right, let's go check it out. I don't know if I've ever been inside. I can't remember. I think I may have gone inside and they kicked me right out, but I'm not sure. Viv, you're in Austin? Oh, very nice. Thank you for the follow. Everything is bigger in Texas, yep. Yeah, we got to get some lunch. We about to get some lunch pretty soon. This is the Alamo. Oh, remember the Alamo? 1891. Heroes of the Alamo. And the Alamo is down in, I've never been to Buc-ee's. No, I got to go to Buc-ee's while we're here in Texas. I want to go. Yeah, the Alamo is in San Antonio, right? I don't know where the Battle of the Alamo took place, but I think they rebuilt the building down in the Riverwalk area in San Antonio. I went there a long time ago. This is an old cannon used in the Civil War? No, this can't be. It looks like a cannon, but it's not really a cannon. One of your girlfriends was a Texas Ranger? Wow. The first Buc-ee's exploded. Wow, that's crazy. There's a man right here with an automatic weapon right over my shoulder. I can't say the words on TikTok. It's kind of it took me aback. I was surprised to see a man standing right there with that pew pew. That was crazy. Perfectly legal. Man is wearing a pew pew over his shoulder. That's what I'm talking about. All these countries that I've been to. Somebody was asking me if I felt scared in Southeast Asia. Did I feel scared in Bangkok? What country did I feel scared of? And I'm like, you know what? I think America. Presented to the Republic of Texas in 1836. Yo, that's so long ago. Yeah, this guy's standing there with I don't think I can show him on TikTok. He's full on got an automatic pew pew. A long pew pew. Wow. Yeah. Let me sit down for a second. It's kind of hot. Why? Because you can. You're allowed to. Wow, that's weird. Yeah, I don't know. I can't tell. He's not wearing a uniform. He's not in a uniform that I recognize. Maybe, I don't know. Maybe ICE? Can I say ICE on TikTok? Yeah. It's an open carry state. Yeah, you can carry an AR-15 down the street if you want to. Yeah. I think, and people sometimes say that's what's wrong with New York is that people don't walk around with an AR-15. But I believe they can. I think in New York, you're allowed to. I mean, he's within his rights to walk down the street with that over his shoulder. But New York is an open carry state too, right? It's open carry and concealed carry. A lot of people say, "Oh, New York is so bad. It would be a lot better if you could, carry." But I believe the law in New York is that you can if you want, right? Yeah. People have them on their dashboard and they're racking their back window of their pickup truck. So we're sitting at the state capitol right now. This is a state capitol in Austin, Texas. They can, right? I love it when some bot comes on and makes a comment. Oh, New York, I hate New York, man. Because they don't respect the 2A. They do, bro. You can, it's legal. It's legal. That's one of the reasons for myself, when I'm riding the subway in New York City every day or walking around, that's one of the reasons I think that people in New York are courteous to each other, because you never know. There's more pew-pews in America than there are people. You never know. So you just be nice, Yeah. Just be nice, be courteous. But I mean, I say all that, but I'm 58 years old, right? I spent the last couple of years outside of the country, but for the first 56 years of my life, I've never been, nobody's ever hurt me with a pew-pew or hurt me with a sharp object. You know what I mean? I've been in fistfights a lot, but I've never been, you know what I mean? So there's really nothing to be scared of, but the intimidation tactics that you know, when you're walking down the street carrying that, it's just a matter of intimidating other people around you, It's not very welcoming, right? Yeah, it's like the cowboy days. Yeah, Texas is a trip, bro. Hey, Barbara, what's up? Homeless in Detroit. You have to assume that, right? Kindness lady? You just have to. We went to every country in Southeast Asia except for Myanmar and Laos. We went to New Zealand and Australia, which were super nice places, Mm-hmm. Yeah. Went all over Europe. I mean, I was uncomfortable a couple times. Naples was kind of uncomfortable, but I wasn't really like scared. Bangkok. Diva woman, what's up? Bangkok, sometimes I was a little uncomfortable. To enter, it's the middle door here. Tourists. I didn't like it. Let's see if we can go inside the state capitol, okay? Oh, wow. Dope. Wow, cool. So we're in the state capitol right now. We got to go through the metal detector. Wow. Texas State Capitol. Hi, how you doing? Sorry, I got a pocket full of stuff here. Okay.
This one.
Hey, what's up? Baby Lou. State Treasury. Texas State Treasury. You see the metal bars? It's like an old western town. I got a ton of equipment in my pocket. Security ASMR. Yeah, you guys know what the inside of the X-ray machine looks like now? You have to tell me what it looks like. Oh, this is Sam Houston. No, we're in Austin, Texas. Sam Houston was the guy who discovered Texas, or the governor of Texas. Is that Davy Crockett over there? I swear to God, this is a free tour of the Capitol here with the docent. Oscar Wilde. Who is this? Where's the Cowboys and the horses? This is TV. Oh, it's Austin. Oh, Stephen Austin. Apparently was a wild man who wore a leather coat, right? And this is Sam Houston, like Houston, Texas, and Austin, Texas. You know, cool. Hey, Diva Woman Baker. Hey, Oscar Wilde. Yeah, we're in the Texas Statehouse right now, you guys. Coming to you live from the Austin's Texas State Capitol. Oh, dope, dude. Look at this, man. Guys, don't forget to hit that like. Don't forget to hit that follow. Sam Houston beats Santa Ana after the Alamo. So this is looking up at the Texas State Capitol. Rick Perry. Wow, he seems so normal now. He seems so normal now compared to what we have. George Bush, oh my God. He's probably a human being at least. Ann Richards. I always thought she was cool too though. Fancy Capitol, huh? It's the Texas State Capitol. I heard Ann Richards was awesome. Bill Clements, Mark White, Bill Clements. So these are the governors of Texas. He looks like the 70s, doesn't he? What is it? Why does he look like 1979? He just does, doesn't he? That's the look. Crying baby don't like to be in here. Yeah, that makes sense. It was Dolph Briscoe, Roscoe P. Briscoe. Hey, About London, how you doing? You guys, About London. That's Miss London. It's Miss London from About London on TikTok. She is the OG. If you're not following her, you are totally missing out. Morning, Miss London. We're in Texas. We're in the Texas State House in Austin, Texas. Hey, what's up? She's awesome. Yeah, I know. Hey, Fort Worth, Vivi Lou. If you guys are not watching About London, you're missing out because she's the best. I watch her. I watch her videos. I watch her live stream. She's amazing. And she was kind enough to take me around. She was kind enough to take us around London on 3 different occasions. I'm sure you guys remember. You're in Fort Worth about 3 hours. Nice. Very nice. Yeah, we're in there. Yeah, she's awesome. Hello, Miss London. Everybody loves you. And they should. And yeah, this is this Texas State Capitol right here. This building, it looks a lot like the United States Capitol on the outside, but they actually put a statue on the roof to make it taller than the United States Capitol in Washington, D.C. It's actually 14 feet taller than the state cap, since this is taller than the state U.S. Capitol building because it's Texas and they do everything like that here. That's how they do it. Trucker John, what's up, Trucker John? These are the different governors of Texas going way back. 1949, 1947. These just in the 20th century, I guess. 1941. They just look like the time era, don't they? That's Texas for you. Yo, Ms. London, thank you so much. Keely, what's up? We're still having internet in here, right? I'm really surprised. It's coming in good in this building. I guess it's probably, yeah, the floors are wild too. Hey, yeah, you guys gotta be watching Ms. London. She's dope. So if you ever want to come to Austin, Texas, and see the Capitol, this is it. I don't know what exactly is in all these rooms, different offices and stuff. This building is from 1888, and it cost, how much was it? $3 million back then, back in the day. That we were just in that Driskill hotel. It cost $400,000. A very elaborate hotel back then. $400,000 was a lot of money. Meme, thank you for the share, meme. These doorways are crazy, huh? All wood. Wow. Hand tooled, hand carved wood. All basically identical to each other. Wow, crazy. Representative Todd Hunter. Yeah, the floors are crazy. This is where your state representatives and congressmen have their office. I see. Do you guys know who your local congressman or representative is in America? Representative Lozano. Do you know where they keep their office? Do you care? Anchia. Rafael Anchia. It was a gorgeous building, yeah. I have to say, our government right now is tripping in America. But this stuff reminds me of like when I was a kid. You see stuff like this, and it was like 1976. That's how old I am. I remember the bicentennial in 1976, and it all seemed to be so patriotic and normal and good, and we were the good guys. That's what they tell you when you're a kid. And now, like, what the heck's going on around here, man? Yeah, it's very detailed. Austin was cool before the current, yeah. All right, let's see if we can go up these stairs, shall we? I mean, I know I can go up the stairs, but I don't want to lose the internet. But it feels good. It looks like we've got the internet. Warnock and Ossoff of Georgia. Yeah, those guys are cool, huh? But, this definitely is not a political channel. But, hey, Lucy, we're just streaming. Yeah, it's coming in good, right? We're just streaming. We are in the Texas Statehouse right now. But I think both sides right now, with both the Democrats and the Republicans, are not my best friend. I'm kind of really excited about New York and Mamdani. Look at these, are gorgeous. This is beautiful. But anyway, if I was more well versed in American politics, I would speak on it. Yeah, internet is working good in here. Yeah, Devo. Am I going to tour South Fork, MJ? I don't know what is South Fork. Please remove hats before entering the House chamber. Oh, that's dope. That's awesome. So this is the House chamber, huh? The House chamber is like yeah. Little soul, thank you so much. Oh, the South Fork is a dude ranch. I don't know what this room is, but check this out. If you want to see like some old Wild West stuff. Hey, Zoom, what's up? Zoom, we're in Texas right now. Texas, America. The state capital of Texas is Austin. Zoom is our good friend from Hanoi, Vietnam. Look at the door latch where the door closes. Texas capital. That's crazy, huh, Zoom? Yeah, Zoom is our guy, dude. Zoom is my man. One of these days, Zoom, we're going to get back to Hanoi. I want to go eat lunch at that Obama restaurant that we went to before and have some banh cuon. What's it called? Banh cuon? That stuff was so good. It was ridiculous. Tomcats and tiaras, dude. Do you think I'm going to tell them I'm from New York? Heck no. So this is the state house. I guess this is where, Texas House of Representatives. This is where they meet. Oh, this is wild. A lot of history, yeah. Here's where they vote with the little lights there. Like you see that sometimes. I love it. I love this old westy look. Further down there, bust of famous Texas politicians. Oh, Zoom, always nice to see you. Texas State House. And here's the views. Let me see if I can look out this window of the lawn. And that's Austin, Texas down there. And at the bottom of the street is a river. We got to go down to that river. And go down to the river. That's it. That's the state capitol right here. Good internet, huh? They just keep letting me walk around this place. No, they got no idea who I am. Let's see. Anybody that would recognize? A bunch of politicians, you know, and their kids. What's up with the kids? Well, they're honorary mascots, or the grandchildren of the members. Oh, that's crazy. That's dope. That's so cool. Senate chamber. Hey, Layla. What's up, Layla and Ziggy? How you doing? You've been upstairs to the offices. You took a picture through the keyhole, Brittany? Very nice. Wow. 1893, the 23rd legislature. Look at this. I cannot imagine. Look at these grumpy old men. Grumpy, crunky old guys. Governor J.B. Hogg. Boss Hogg. I kid you not. Cochran, the Speaker of the House. Oh, man. Look at these cranky old dudes. I bet these were cranky old dudes in a bad mood. These were all the state senators of Texas back in the day. Oh, I bet they were all cranky. Pompeii Blue with the follow. You know what? I love Pompeii. I was in Pompeii. All Texans, cranky Texans in a 1827 mood. Was in Pompeii last year? 2 years ago. We went to what was that place that we went to? Naples. We went to Naples and to Amalfi Coast, and we went to, what's it called, Sorrento? Gorgeous. Italy was gorgeous. And I did get a chance to go to Pompeii as well. True story, Hogg, Boss Hogg. You can go up several floors, really? Connie, yeah, you remember that, right? Yeah, let's go upstairs if we can. This is just crazy. Look at that. You know, this reminds me of, oh shit. When you go into Columbia University, used to be able to go into Columbia University. They closed it last year to the public, but I could go in the back and climb around through here. But now I can't get back. They can't. They don't let you in there unless you're a student. You have to go through all the security gates now. They don't want people going to school. Yo, look at this. That's awesome. Layla, are they wearing cowboy hats? In fact, I have not seen a single person. Haven't seen a single person wearing a cowboy hat. Lisa, what's up? There was a sign in here though that says "No hats indoors." Lisa, thank you for the finger heart. The internet's crazy, huh? Really nice internet. This is the governor's public reception room. It's not gentlemanly to wear your hat indoors. That's one thing I like about Texas, because it's not gentlemanly. That's why I see all these people wearing their hats all the time, baseball hats. They're, those red hats that I always see on the internet. They wear their hats indoors. Like, man, take your hat off, bro. Take your hat off. You're not playing baseball. You're not 9-year-olds playing in the yard. All right, let's go over here. This is the Senate chamber over here. Yeah, there was things like that when I was a kid. I mean, I hate to be old-fashioned, but when I was a kid, you held the door for ladies. You did not wear your hat at the table. You took your shoes off in the house. It's disrespectful to wear your hat indoors. Yeah. Layla. So yeah, certain old things that I was taught when I was a kid, I can't stop thinking about that. Probably need to change my ways, I guess. This is the Senate. Across the hall, we saw the House of Representatives of Texas. And now this is the state Senate here in Texas. Cat with the community hearts. Gita for the follow. Can I sit here? I'm going to sit down because until they tell me to stand up. Gita, thank you for the follow. If you guys have not hit the follow, feel free. What does that say? Oh, you see the lights up there? See how it says Texas right there? TEXAS. You guys see that? Gita from Queens, what's up? Oh man, I love it. This light right here. We're in the Texas State Senate. The Senate chambers in Austin, Texas. I love it. Unbelievable. So cool. The light says Texas on it. This one too. They all say Texas. Man, Texas is so crazy. Little Soul. Thank you, Little Soul. Gita. Little Soul with the bouncing ball. Yeah, it's crazy. Texas is a trip. Because Austin is very, Austin is a blue dot of a city in a red state. And Texas it is America now. It's a USA now. But when it started, Little Soul, thank you. When it started, 1830s or something? All the way through when 1840 it became a state? I can't remember. No, it didn't become a state until after the Civil War. I wish I knew my Texas history. Yeah, this is Austin, Texas, pretty kidding. In any case, Austin considered itself its own. I mean, Texas said it was its own country for years. 20 years from now, it'll be a blue state. Yeah, you're probably right. When I lived here, I lived in Austin from like 2011 till 2013, so just a couple of years. But yeah, everybody back then was saying, "Oh yeah, Texas is going purple, man. It's not gonna be red anymore." But it stayed pretty red. Why am I in Texas? We were down in Louisiana. We were down in New Orleans because I want to do the live stream in different American cities. So we went to New Orleans and streamed for a week. I took the last few days off in New Orleans, and I bought a ticket to Austin, Texas. I used to live here, and I thought it'd be a cool place to do a live stream. So we're going to be here for a minute. I got an Airbnb, and then we are going to go back to New Orleans. There's so much stuff I did not do in New Orleans, so we got to go. I got a new place in New Orleans, in the French Quarter. I'm watching a dog, so we'll do a lot of live streams with the dog. Texas became a state in 1845. Yeah, when I was a kid, California was a red state. Yeah. No, we missed so much about New Orleans that we didn't even do. It was so extremely hot, and I was so busy with 4 cats. I thought I could do it, but it wasn't so. I thought I could stream and then do 4 cats and a chicken, but honest to God, it was just impossible. There's President Johnson. Vivi Lou, California was red. Yeah, California used to be a conservative state. And that's President Johnson. Wild. This is the Texas State Senate chamber right here. And we're just walking around, just checking out the stuff. This is not a political channel. We just happen to be in the Texas State Senate room right now. I don't know if they're aware that I'm live streaming right now. I'm sure it's perfectly legal. Dawn at the Alamo, the fall of the Alamo in 1836. Dawn of the day, dawn of liberty to Texas, the moral victory. So if I remember this properly, Alamo was taken from Mexico. You just can't do flash pictures. I cannot remember the story of the alimony. I can remember the alimony, but not the Alamo. I thought Texas was battling Mexico for a piece of land back in 1830. Oh no, that wasn't Custer's last stand. I can't remember. In San Antonio, yeah. And then the Texas soldiers did not win, right? In the Alamo, they lost their battle and they all perished, I believe, right? Remember the alimony? Oh, I do. I most certainly do. That was a lot. I paid a lot of alimony back in the day, dude. That was crazy. I remember the alimony. We still got good internet up here. Kate, what's up? Yeah, my alimony was out of hand back then. Texas existed as an independent republic for 10 years. Pretty canny. Yeah, the architecture's crazy, huh? Whoa. Yes, a lot of geometry. Well, look at the spiral. You can't see it now, but that is a spiral staircase right there. Wow. Gorgeous. Josang for the follow. Guys, if you like what you're seeing, tap that screen. If you want to send in a heartmate today, now would be a great time to do it. If you want to support the channel while we travel around the country and the world, Venmo, Cash App, and PayPal. A lot of people often support that way, and you can find that information up here by hitting my face. Hit me right in the face. Kapow, kapow, kapow. Thank you, Jose. Ted in the house. What's up, Ted? Ted, I know you're a big fan of Texas. You guys, if you don't know, Ted is my hero. I look up to this guy. So if you're not following Ted up there, you should. You need to. I cannot seem to post his. I'm trying to pin. There we go. I'm trying to pin his comment. A guy went over the falls and lived? No way. Layla. So yeah, we're looking at the Texas State Capitol building. Hardin Runnels. He looks like a guy named Hardin Runnels. Hello, I'm Hardin Runnels. Oh, Sam Houston, president of Texas, 1836 to 1844. In New York, they say Houston. You know, like Houston Street. Ahmad, thank you for the follow, Ahmad. This is the Representatives Gallery. Oh, this is if you want to go to... See, this is classic. Please remove your hat. Please take off your hat before entering the House Gallery. I appreciate it, y'all. Thank you so much. Food, drink, tobacco use. Oh, no cellular phone use. Does that mean like no sound?
Got money on that game.
So this is a gallery right here. This is looking down on...
Hopefully Brazil can lock in.
This is looking down on this Texas State House of Representatives. Yeah, House of Representatives. If you want to sit above them while they vote, this is the gallery that you can do it from. Pretty crazy. Look at the ceiling. A hand, huh? Look at that. This is like a iron painted white. Huh. Crazy. Pretty good, huh? Oh, these are lights to the ceiling. We're up on like the 4th floor. Those are open to the sky. I see. Now I get it. All right. Try another floor and see if we can maintain some internet. Let's see what we get. Pretty gorgeous, huh? Volunteer to be a page. Yeah, I don't mind. I don't mind doing this. Texas says we're just visiting. We're not going to stay. If they make me stay, then we'll stay. But hopefully they won't catch me. Did I bring my Bowie knife? Hey, Scott, we're in Austin, Texas right now. Austin, Texas. Yesterday we were in New Orleans, Louisiana. We were streaming from New Orleans all last week. We're in Austin, Texas right now. We will be going back to New Orleans next week. And then probably by the end, or about halfway through August, we're going to leave the country. I think we're going back to Vietnam, Thailand. We might go to Albania, though. I might go to Albania or Greece or Turkey. Yeah, Snaker, far cry from Vietnam. It looks scary like a Stephen King movie, right? Do Turkey, Bradley? Yeah, so we've been traveling around the world for over 2 years, doing TikToks every day. And TikTok's gone through some changes, ever since January when TikTok America got sold to Peter Thiel. It's been a little slower. It just acts differently. But it doesn't mean I don't like streaming. We might just switch over to doing our streams on YouTube every day. There is a YouTube channel if you guys want to subscribe for free, Zen Chef Mo, over on YouTube. Would love it if you would do that. And you can find hundreds of hours of live streams just like this from 25 different countries around the planet. So I thought we'd come back to America a few months ago because I wanted to say hi to my daughter who I hadn't seen in a couple years. And so we did. And now I'm back here in America and I'm ready to leave and go back out on the road and do our TikToks in other countries again. I'm ready to go now. Closer to the top of the Capitol Dome. Yeah. On the road again, just like Willie Nelson. I just can't wait to get on the road again. Life I love is making music with my friends. I love Willie. Texas is just a little bit too intense for me, though, They're so serious here. They're very proud of themselves. I'm not originally from Texas. I'm Californian. I did live in Austin, Texas for a little bit, for a couple years. 15 years ago. But I can't really say I'm really dedicated to the history of Texas. I mean, it is what it is. It's not. I've just never been really politically motivated in my life. Maribel Lamar was the president of Texas. Now, this was the Republic of Texas before it was America. Texas was its own republic. And Maribel Lamar was the president from 1838 till 1841. There's still a Lamar Road or Lamar Boulevard here. Stolen from Mexico. Yeah, this used to be Mexico, and this was the governor, provisional president. You don't want to move back to yeah, I'm just I saw a man out front carrying a long pew pew standing out on the street. Perfectly legal to do. You can walk down the street with an automatic AR-15 pew pew if you want to. You can. And a guy was. He chose to walk down the street with. All right. Oh, this is gorgeous. Yeah, America's just different, man. Wow. Yeah, it was crazy. He was probably a tourist from a smaller town. Yeah, that makes sense. He probably came into town to show off his toy, or probably thought all these bad, crazy hippies were going to be in Austin. And he lives like in Seguin or something like that, or Lukenbach. Let's go to Lukenbach, Texas. You know, there really is a place called Lukenbach, Texas. I went there one time because I always loved that song. There really is a town called Lukenbach, Texas. Wow, this is freaking gorgeous. So this is the 4th or 5th floor of the Capitol. Love Willie Nelson. Yeah, Willie's awesome. '93, man, really? Well, that'll teach you to not drink alcohol, right? He quit drinking how many years ago? 40 years ago or more? Millions of people have them and they don't go hippie hunting, right? I agree. No, I think people are trying to defend themselves from these wild and crazy pink-haired people. I don't think you have to do that. I don't think you got to go that far. Do I see cowboys right in town? How many floors is it? 4, 5, 6? I don't know. It's these are metal plates right there. Wow. It's tall. Here, we'll go to the dome over here. Let's interrupt these couple that's hugging here. Kids, no touching. Kids, no touching. Come on now. Yeah, we're as high up as we can go. We are whatever 5 or 6 stories. There's nowhere out to go from here. Oh, maybe there's one up there. Maybe we can go up there. Whoa. 2, 3, 4. It's the 4th floor. 4th story. Let's go to Lukenbach, Texas. Mello with the Go Pops. What's up? Thank you so much, Mello. Yeah, we're really high up. This is the 4th floor inside this building. Way up. If you ever wanted to see the inside of the Texas State building, here it is. Texas State Capitol, 4th floor. High above the people down here. Taking a free docent tour, free guided tour with the docent. Yeah, hold on to your phone. Let's go to Lukenbach, Texas. Mello, what's up with the Star Guard? Waylon, Willie, and the boys. Successful for the living's got us feeling like the Hatfields and McCoys. Cat, what's up? And these little spooky little chambers here are off the main hallway. You watched a documentary about the Hatfields and the McCoys? Oh, that's awesome. Terry Canales and Trey Martinez, Ramon Romero. Sure, let's go in here. Because why not? Oh, wow. Look at that, down Congress Street. These are like offices of some kind. I don't know. Look at the wooden boxes at the windows. Oh, the door lock is crazy. Okay, I think I just about had a... That was crazy. Yeah, there was some ghosts in there, man. That place, that was crazy. I'll put that up on the live stream. I'm not sure. I don't know whose government office, but that was supposed to be, but I guess they're in Washington this week. Go down to the extension area. What do they do way up there? I don't know. What do they see? What do they look at? Gorgeous building, huh? All right, let's see what's up. And this one's locked. I can see that it's locked right here. Look at that. These door handles are crazy. Yeah, part of the charm, right? The ghosts. It really is. It is really kind of ghostly in here. There is something in here. Something about these buildings. Wow. The charms are saying hello. The ghosts are saying hello. Walls. Hello. Hello. How things go for you today? Don't you miss her? Okay. Sorry. Willie Nelson Marathon. Yeah, very ghostly. Brought the New Orleans ghost with me. I'm singing a medley of Willie Nelson songs now that I'm back in Austin. Oh, wait, is that the gallery? No, it must be shut down. Oh, this is the gallery of the Senate, and this is the House of Representatives. So if you guys don't know, a lot of Americans don't know, a lot of people around the world don't know, every state has its own Senate, House of Representatives, and governor, and has its own Supreme Court. So each of the 50 states is like a small United States. So if you're a Texas senator in the Texas Senate, you're not the same Texas senators that go to Washington, D.C. to vote. You might not be. Yeah, they have their own Secretary of State, their own Secretary of the. The governor is kind of like the president, and that's why the states sometimes don't want to be part of the United States government, or they don't get along. That's why some states are more conservative, some states are more liberal. They each have their own government. They don't all get along. And lately, the last few years, last 20 years or so, like when I was a kid, I was taught that, the American government worked in a certain way. Now, it doesn't, or maybe I just know better. They taught us something back then, in the 70s and 80s in grade school that what they taught us wasn't really what was happening, you know what I mean? It wasn't really the truth. Now we're way back down here on the second floor already. I don't know how I did that. Will I be visiting San Antonio, Cat? Maybe. Yeah, maybe. I'm supposed to go see a friend of mine down in San Marcos or Seguin. If everything works out right, she said we're gonna go see Bob Dylan tomorrow night. I'm not sure if that's really gonna happen, but here's the Senate chamber right here. If you guys want to see the Texas State Senate. Oh no, I think we already went in here. Hold on a second. Bob Dylan is supposed to be playing in town. Oh wow, this ancient picture. Yeah, that would be cool, huh? Yeah, I guess we saw this already. Did we see this already? Yeah, with the lights that say Texas. I love it. The door hinges are crazy. Take that door apart and take that hinge home with me. Bet I could sell it for $1. Yeah, we were taught something in the 60s and 70s, but who knows? Who really knows? Now that we have all this communication in our hands, everybody, we keep connected. We can share information around the world that we never were able to share before. Yeah, maybe go to the Alamo too. Yeah, for its time. I mean, this place must have been. Don't put your fingerprints on the door handle. Yeah, I don't want to talk to. I never want to talk to any cops or police or anything like that, but definitely not in America. Hey, what's up, Day in the Life? Yeah, I've been around. Streamed. We did like 3 days last week in New Orleans. And just got in last night to Texas. This is our first live stream from Austin, Texas. So traveling around the Southland. We'll do a few more streams here from Texas. Then we're going to go back to New Orleans. I'm going to sit for a dog and a cat at a house in some place called Baywater or Bywater in New Orleans, much nearer to the French Quarter, so we can do live streams down there every day. Where I was before in New Orleans was just too crazy. It was too hot. It was too hot to stream every day. And I thought I could watch 4 chickens or watch 4 cats and a chicken, and it would be no big deal. But honest to God, it was a lot to chew. Yeah, this is the state capital here, Austin, Texas, state capital. Mango's been saying the same about living outside of America. Cat, what's he saying? What did Mango? Mango nearly won that contest last week. I think Austin was way high up. Gunner was right behind him, and Mango was right behind him. We didn't get that high up, but we did. But thank you everybody that contributed to that contest. You want to show the presents? Yeah. Mango said coming back to America was no fun. That's what I think too. After you out of the country for a couple of years, somebody said, and I really thought about it. Somebody said, "Were you ever scared? What country were you the most scared in? Did you ever have any incidents or any places that really scared you outside the country?" Not like America. America is scary. I didn't realize it. I never thought I was scared about America. You feel safer outside of America, any of those countries that we've been to. I love this guy, Dolph Briscoe. He reminds me of 1979. Mango's in Indonesia. He'd enjoy America. Yeah, it's once you get out for a while, I mean, you think, okay, Malaysia and Indonesia sound like completely crazy, scary words, right? But when you get over there, you're like, nah, this is cool, man. These people are cool. and Richards, governor of Texas till 95, followed by George Bush, who later became the president. Rick Perry was the governor of this place for a while, I guess. I just remember him being... He used to call me up and see if I wanted to go on a date with him, and I was like, bro, not your type, bro, believe me. Too old, you know? Too old for me. Top 5 safest countries: Iceland, New Zealand, Switzerland, Slovenia. Yeah, I really enjoyed everywhere we went. I really did. Every place that we went to was enjoyable. He was governor for 8 years. Wow, that's crazy. Yeah, I lived here for a couple of years, and then I went back to California way back in the day. I heard Austin was pretty cool, and it is pretty cool. It's dope. It's really, really good. There's a lot of beautiful architecture. And then I want to go down to the lake today. Zilker Park, and I didn't think he was the governor. I guess he was. So, was he the governor? What's it called? The park, the lake, that area over there where they have like the Austin city limits every year. He's in Bali. 4 years of streaming. He's gonna be making Dubai his home base. Smart. That's a good idea. Bali's dope. Barton Springs. There we go. That's what I was trying to come up with. Yeah, let's go to Barton Springs, Zilker Park, and you know that big... They still got that like pond over there, that cement pond. I wonder if they still got that cement pond. Let me flip this around. It'll be nice and cooler over there. We gotta all stick together. Oh, he's lieutenant. What's behind me? Oh, yeah, I gotta hydrate. I gotta get some food too. It's I haven't had... It's 1:20 and I haven't had any lunch. I had one banana today, and that's... You guys know me. That's not enough. I'll run out of juice if I don't stop and get some food, huh? We gotta all stick together. Wow. Get some food, right? Yeah. Water. I know. And then this is the outside of the Capitol building here in Texas. If you've never been to Austin, Texas, or curious about what it is, that's it. Little Felix. The clay pit. Oh, man. The clay pit. A lot of, yeah, it's time to eat something. Little Felix. So much is closed right now. It's crazy. Thank you so much, Little Felix. So much in the city is closed. It's crazy. User, how long are we going to be in Texas? Another 6 or 7 days, I guess. It's Monday. He rented a top 10 Airbnb. Cat did. Oh, talking about Mango? Yeah, Mango's. Yo, Cat with the corgi. Oh my God, thank you so much. Yeah, if you guys want to support the channel as we keep traveling around the planet, yo, thank you for another corgi. A great way to do that is by Cash App, Venmo, or PayPal up here in the corner. You can also go over and subscribe for free to our YouTube channel. Same name, Zen Chef Mo. I think we're going to start streaming on YouTube a lot more as well as TikTok. Yo, Lord Scholar, thank you for the hand hearts. Amazing. Now, I don't know who this guy is on the horse. Texas Rangers have done all that could be expected or required of soldiers. Let's see. In commemoration of the valor of the 8th Texas Cavalry, better known as Terry's Texas Rangers, Provisional Army of the Confederate, erected from 1861 to 1865. Again, a Confederate Army statue of the Texas Rangers who fought against the Union. And here's another large statue commemorating the Confederate soldiers. So, make no mistake, look at all these Texas troopers here. Make no mistake, this is not the South per se, but it's not the North either. Thanks, Vivi Lou. Yeah, I like TikTok too. I enjoy being over on TikTok. And I enjoy being on the other one too when we go over there. So probably what I need to do is do both at the same time. I think I should start doing that. Look at the Texas flag there. If you like Texas, that's a screenshot right there, right? We gotta all stick together. And this is pretty. Is this the Crazy Horse one? No, this is a little different. There's one called Crazy Horse. Maybe it's over here, or I can't remember where that thing is located at. There's a well-known Austin sculpture. Have I been horseback riding? Huh? No, I never have. If you're gonna invite me, I'll give it a shot. If you got a horse nearby I can ride, I'll try it out. Somebody said I had a country accent the other day when I was down in Louisiana. The statue was fashioned by Constance Whitney Warren of New York during her residence in Paris, France. This wonderful work of art was presented through the solicitation of Pat Neff, governor of Texas, the native home of the cowboy. This bronze tribute to the rough and romantic riders of the range was unveiled by Governor Neff in 1925. Oh man, that's wild. I love it. Kentucky got horses. Kentucky rain. Beautiful. Woo! Smoky Mountain rain. Oh, Smoky Mountain rain. What is Kentucky? Kentucky. That's some kind of. I think it's Elvis. Some kind of Elvis song, huh? Warren. Prominent military family. Yeah. What time is it here? 1:30. All right. Woo! Texas African American History Memorial. All right, let's check out this thing. Elvis. Elvis needs boats. Elvis needs boats. Elvis needs boats. Texas African American History Memorial. Let's go check it out. Yo, Cat, thank you so much for the tea. Or no, the iced coffee. That sounds great, actually. I hate coffee and food. Sounds great. All right. Oh, Remington Cowboy. Battles for Texas independence from Mexico. Several notable individuals of African descent participated in the battles at the Alamo and San Jacinto in 1836. Joe, slave of William Travis. Oh, Travis, like Travis, fought at the Alamo and survived. His account of the fighting is one of the most important Alamo narratives. Max Smith, a slave of Ben Ford Smith, and Dick the drummer, a musician, both participated in the Battle of San Jacinto. Damn. Wow. I don't even know what to say. Sam McCulloch, Henrik Arnold. Yeah, that's crazy. Do I have anything to drink with me? No. Because if you do, now it's the time to drink it, right? No, I need some, like water, yeah. Little Felix with the finger hearts. Cali Girl Debbie, what's up? Day in the life, what's up? Oh, this is dope. The Emancipation statue. And it's funny because we just had Juneteenth last week, right? Seems kind of crazy. Do a landscape? Yeah. We're gonna do a landscape of this. It's big. And the reason that Juneteenth is important here, if I've got my facts straight, is that the Emancipation Proclamation, which was the document which Lincoln signed to free the slaves or make it illegal to own slaves in America, was signed in 63 or 64. And the last place to agree to that document was Texas. Texas did not tell their people until June 19th, 1960 or 1865. Oh, by the way, you guys have been free for about 18 months. Just wanted to let you know. The Texas slave owners wanted to get their last ounce of profit out of those people. Yeah, and that's what Juneteenth is about. If I'm not mistaken, somebody can correct me. But the research that I've done on it over the years, people that I've talked to, is horribly sad. Yeah, it's terrible. Texas considered itself to be part of, their own republic, the Texas Republic. Is that correct? Yeah, Harvey Clay. The Republic of Texas did not consider itself part of the United States. Even today, don't mess with Texas, right? They're proud to be Texas. Yeah, Bubsy. Big props. Do another landscape here real quick from a distance so I can fit it all in. And this is the African American History Memorial outside of the state Texas Capitol. Hold on a second. I hit a second. There we go. We got all sit together. Candace. Get the Capitol in the picture as well. Oh, yeah. Yeah, Texas has a trip, huh? You gonna eat some lunch, Quetzal Genius? Yeah, I gotta eat some food too. Yes, it's horrible, but it's beautiful. It's a beautiful statue. Yes, it absolutely is. Well, I'll be going to San Antonio, hopefully. Maybe we can go to San Antonio. I'm supposed to go see, yeah, Bob Dylan is playing tomorrow night, and a friend of mine said she got us tickets. So, but it's not in Austin. It's outside of Austin. It's in San Marcos, or maybe it's in San Antonio. I'm not sure. Oh, cool. You got a good shot of that? Oh, very cool then. Yeah, let's try it. I'm trying to think. Where can I get some food around here? I guess go back down Congress Street, and we can go to South Congress. It's kind of a walk, but if Texas became their own country, they'd have an income tax. They won't ever do it. Yeah, Texas doesn't have state tax, right? I was living in Washington, Seattle, Washington, years ago, and they didn't have state tax. I grew up in California, where you have state, federal, city, and sales tax. Taxed to death in California. And I got a job in Portland. Portland has a lot of high taxes, but they don't have sales tax. So whenever you buy something in the store, you save 10% on it, because if a loaf of bread is $2, it's $2. It's not $2.18 like in the rest of America. And then, so that was cool. That was an improvement. And then we moved up to Seattle, Washington, which doesn't have state tax. So you get, how much back on your check if you live in Seattle. So there are 5 states in America that don't have state tax. Washington, Virginia, Texas, Florida. What's the fifth one? Oh, Nevada. And I went from Washington to Nevada to Texas. And when I finally had to get a job back in California again and had to pay state tax off my check, I was like, dang, what? He's in New Brunswick tomorrow? Yeah, I guess I'm going to go do that. Thanks, Ketzel. Yeah, hang on. But when you start getting that percentage back on your paycheck, that 15%, when you get to keep 15% more of your paycheck, it's kind of nice. It's that old building. But then the other issue is that money, your state taxes, goes to pay for state services, right? Pays for repairing sidewalks and bridges and tunnels and paying for firemen and cops and hospitals and stuff. So without state tax revenue, they don't have a lot of social services. So here, for example, they have a really small, crappy bus service. There's no public transportation to speak of at all. It's a few buses, that's it. So it's give and take, right? Okay. All right. Welcome to Austin. Have a nice day. Property taxes are high in some places. Yeah, exactly. If they don't have, I think this place is, no, it might be open. Well, I don't know about that. Was he advertising his perfume or something like that? Oh, you order at the counter. All right, let's go to this Texas deli here and get some food and coffee. How you doing, man? Good, thanks. Subs, and that was one way to advertise. Hey, Sandy Sunday, what's up? This is crazy. I'm gonna get some water, some Wawa. Let's get some Wawa. Topo Chico. I like that one. Do I order from you? Order from there.
You can order right up there for sandwiches.
Oh, where it says order. I got it. Now I see it. Hi, how you doing?
How are you?
I'm really good, thank you.
What can I get for you, sir?
I'm gonna get a sandwich. Can I get a French dip sandwich?
Sorry?
A French dip?
French dip?
Yeah.
Okay, what size did you like?
Large.
Large.
Yeah.
Everything on it?
Yes, please.
Okay, thank you.
French dip, bottle of water. Y'all got coffee too?
Yeah, we have hot coffee.
Do you have hot coffee? Okay.
Yeah, we have hot coffee.
You have cold brew?
Iced coffee. Yeah.
Yeah. Can I get a cold brew also?
It's not cold brew, but it is
Iced coffee. Yeah. Cool. Hey, Mary Beth, what's up? We are in under the sign that says order right there. Yeah. And here's where it says pay. Good morning, you guys. I know I found an open restaurant. This is nuts. We are in Austin, Texas, and everything's closed today. I don't know why. And I got a large French dip.
Okay.
I think everything's closed because it's too early in the day or because it's 4th of July. Why is everything closed, bro?
It's Monday. I don't know.
Crazy, man. That's a trip.
It's gonna be $21.60.
Oh, that's too much, bro. That's too much. Yeah, Mary Beth, we're in Texas today. Yesterday we were in New Orleans. We'll go back to New Orleans next week. And then after we'll do New Orleans for a few weeks or a month, I don't know. And then thank you, sir. And then we're out of here. I'm gonna get out of this country. Thank you, Lord Scholar. Juice Land, the place is bananas. That's awesome. Yeah, no disrespect to the United States guys, but it's too scary. It's just too scary. I don't. It's weird. It's not like it used to be. But anyway, so we are in. Will I be pet sitting? Yeah. So if you have I got a pet sit in. If you guys are familiar with New Orleans, it's going to be in a part of town called Baywater or Bywater, and it's right near the more closer to the French Quarter. Anyway, we want to go see other countries like in the good old days, right? Yeah, and there are lots of places I want to go see. Let me see if I can plug in to the wall. Not really. I got a charger though. You're lost, Mary Beth? What's up? Yeah, so we're in a diner in Texas right now. That's more like a sandwich shop, I guess. Everything else is closed. There is an open Bible on the table. You guys, I am not kidding you. That is a Bible. Kid you not. That's different. You don't see that everywhere. You don't see that everywhere. Where's the Gideon's Bible? Probably in a hotel room. Ah, is it me? Thank you, bro.
Would you like milk or anything?
No, just like that. Okay. Thank you, dude. Appreciate it. Oh, she's talking. A Bible, an open Bible in a restaurant, just sitting there, so you can go up and read it if you want. Yeah, every hotel used to have a Gideon's Bible in it, right? Oh my goodness. Dude, I've already ordered, bro. I have to stay. Metalhead, I have to stay and get my food and eat it. I haven't had any food or water. We just went through the Texas state capitol. We're probably that's fine. But it's funny, we go around Thailand, Taiwan, Vietnam, all these countries that we went around for the last couple of years, and go into all these kind of temples, and I never say anything about that, but for some reason I have a reaction to the Christian Bible on the table, and that is discrimination, right? And I realize that we all tend to be prone toward discriminating against the things we don't like. You and me. Temperature here, I don't know if it's 90 maybe. Seems weird to have it.
For the beef dip, do you want everything on it?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Usually just comes with meat, right? Not vegetables and stuff.
Did you not want any vegetables on it?
Yeah, I don't need. Yeah, she asked me if I wanted everything, but I know that sandwich doesn't usually come with lettuce and stuff, right?
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then is it for here?
It is for here. Yeah. Thanks, man. Yeah, she wanted to know if I wanted everything on my French dip sandwich, but usually it's just jalapenos. Oh, that sounds good, actually. Should just be meat, right? Meat and bread. Oh man, I'm charging my phone right now too. Yeah, it's just meat and bread. Man, my hair is a disaster right now. While we wait, hold on. Let's fight this guy. Mustache Boy is calling me. Let's see. I don't know.
What's up? How you doing?
Hi, how you doing, Mustache Boy?
You in a barrel?
Yeah.
Let's go.
Dun, 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 nah. Let's not say we did. Yeah, let's get our beef. Sometimes when they contact you first, they send a picture, and when they don't even look like their picture, I'm like, nah, bro, we're not gonna spend time together today, you and I. we can battle people, but not with them. Not if their hands are in their armpits. Yo, thank you so much, man. I appreciate it. Not while I'm trying to eat my lunch. A French dip sandwich. Oh, that looks good. It's like beef and cheese. All right, let's see what's up. And then you dip it. If you guys are not familiar with the French dip sandwich, a French dip sandwich comes with this dipping sauce, yummy beef and cheese. Looks like she did put lettuce in there anyway, but whatever. Au jus, yeah. Thank you, Mary Beth. I could not come up with the words. Argue. Au jus. I'm gonna fling it across the room if I don't watch out. Hold on. Can't really do this with one hand well. Hold on a second. Why did I come to the U.S., Metalhead? Not trying to blame anybody, but I wanted to see my daughter. I'm not blaming her for it, but she lives here, and pretty good for one hand. And I just wanted to see my daughter, so we came back. And also, the last place that we were at, you wish you could open that with one hand like that? Years of experience. These started to be really common in restaurants back in the day. But when I was a kid in restaurants, they never were. And then I remember seeing this for the first time, about 15 years ago. This is a great French dip. Horseradish. That creamy horseradish sauce. Bon appetit. I used to work, this is a funny story. When I was 17 or 18, I worked at Macy's Cellar Cafe. And they used to have a lunch counter like this. And it was the 80s, so everything was like 80s food, you know? Salmon and cream sauce with mashed potatoes. Oriental chicken salad. Southwest chicken salad with the blue corn tortilla strips. That was like wild and crazy. Blue corn tortilla chips. Meatloaf. We used to make popovers. Yo, little soul. Yeehaw. We had popovers every morning. If you guys have never had a popover, popovers are incredible. Kind of a thing of the past. Nobody makes them anymore, but it's a good sandwich, yeah. I love the 80s too. Like turkey and avocado sandwich. That was mind-bending back then. That was the end. That was like so creative. Basil was so creative back then. Pink looks good on me. Thank you. Yeah, you know that used to be a... Yeah, remember popovers? They used to make popovers every morning from scratch. Anyway, we used to have a French... Yeah, and it was reasonable prices. And the customers would go in there. Ladies that were out shopping. You'd have a few ladies that would get together, go shopping. They'd have lunch in the Cellar Cafe. And it was like the thing, you know? John Madden used to come into our place all the time. If you guys know that, this was in the East Bay, in the Oakland. This is a coach of the Oakland Raiders when I was a kid. Not trivia, anyway. They're like stuffed hamburger. No, you know what it is? It's eggs and a little bit of half and half and flour, and they pop. You put them in a particular kind of cupcake pan, and they puff up. So I think in England they call it a Yorkshire pudding. Yeah, I fed him like once a week. Brian Kevin Barnett, what's up? I think they call it a Yorkshire pudding. Yeah, his name was on the video game, right? Hey, what's up, Brian? But also, not just the ladies that were out shopping for the day at Macy's would come in, but the employees of Macy's would come in and buy their lunch there on their half an hour break. And one time this really cute girl came in and she kept coming in and kept coming in and kept coming in. And yeah, Sunday roast and a Yorkshire pudding, right? And I realized that I was never really good with the ladies. I realized she was hitting on me after a month to come in and get a French dip like 3 times a week. Made her the sandwich, never thought anything of it. And after a while, she was like, "Hey, are you gonna fucking go out with me or what?" Well, yeah. Oh yeah, sure. Didn't even cross my mind. I was at work. I wasn't thinking about. And we eventually got married. 6 or 7 years later than that. Yeah, cute story, huh? Isn't that nuts? Yeah. Are you dummy? Didn't you notice I keep coming in here and getting that? I don't even like that sandwich, but I keep coming in here so I can say hi to you. Oh. Cool.
Was it good? It was great.
And it was the 80s. It was like Fast Times at Ridgemont High. She had her hair all dyed white and cut like Madonna. Tons of like green and orange eye makeup. Dressed like Madonna. Everybody did though in 1986 or 7. She was like a kind of goth club girl, you know. Depressed. I mean, I guess goth, but more like depressed. We went monks? Really, Sandy? Is that true? Yeah. Well, these days, kind of Pat Benatar-ish, yeah. Yeah, who did she look like? I don't know. I don't remember. Pat Benatar. I always loved Pat Benatar. Oh my God. You know who I saw the other night? Oh, Blondie. Remember Blondie? That woman Blondie from Debbie Harry from Blondie? Oh my God. She was fine. Kind of like that. Yeah, if you guys are just joining us, we're in a diner. We're in a diner in Texas. Shawing. I just saw a post from her too, from Deborah Harry. She's like 80 years old. Yeah, men get chosen more than they choose. Weird, huh? Because men are a bunch of jerks. Yeah, here we are. I've come to realize in my old age. Blondie was super pretty. Yeah, pretty good diner in Austin, Texas, huh? Oh, that's awesome. Yeah, I think she was beyond pretty. Blondie was absolutely gorgeous. And what else was weird about Blondie? She was older, too. Sandwich is really good. She's 80 now, so when they were a more punk type new wavy popular band in 1979, she was already, wasn't she born in like 1945? Yeah, she was older, like 30 years old. Cher is 82. Wow, Blondie and Cher are the same age? Yeah, she was absolutely gorgeous, and she was older than the rest of the guys in the band. I think she was born in 43 or 44. No, younger than that. So the French dip, they give you this au jus. You dip it in there. Yeah. It's good. No, we're actually in Texas. We were in Louisiana last week. And then came over last night. I flew into Texas. We're in Austin, Texas, in this little restaurant. On the corner of Congress and 9th in Austin. And then, so in this Subway, or this, Subway sandwich restaurant, it's not Subway, the chain fast food place. It's a independent restaurant. You see this on the table? It's a Bible. There's an open Bible sitting there on the table in case you want to go over there and read it when you're done. That's crazy. Yeah, so what am I actually, right now, I just finished up watching, I'm not watching anything right now. This week in Austin, we're just going to do the live streams every day. Only in Texas do you go to the restaurant and there's an open Bible on the table. Crazy, huh? But, yeah, so this week I'm not watching anybody. And then, but we're going to go back to New Orleans because there's so much stuff. Oh my God, excuse me. There's a lot of stuff we didn't do last week while we're in. I wanted to go to different restaurants, see the French Quarter, see the, the music, the bands, the parades, all that stuff. I didn't even make it down to the Mississippi River, go to Cafe Du Monde. All the stuff we didn't do last week. JD doesn't see this. Daffy with the follow. Yeah, so when we go back to New Orleans, we're going to go to, hey, we got 100,000 taps. Thank you, guys. We're going to go back, and I'm watching a dog and a cat. One dog and one cat. That's it. 4 cats was too much. 4 cats and a chicken was crazy. Too crazy. They were awesome cats, but I had 4 cat boxes to clean, right? And I had to clean them twice a day. 4 cat litter boxes. And you've got to clean them twice a day. It takes a minute, but I'd have to get up, let the chicken out of the hen house, let the hen out, and then feed her, and then change her water and her food, and hang out with her for a second. So, because she wanted to talk, the chicken wants to hang out with the person. It's not like a dog; you can just forget about him. Yeah, the family liked me. Yeah. In West Valley, there's a Quran on the table for a week in Iran. Oh, that's dope. In San Jose. Yeah, we were live from the house a few times. Yeah, Bok Talk, yeah. But I couldn't really turn on my camera. I realized that we did like 3 lives the first few days that I was there, but it just got to be, it was just got to be too hard to, it was a night. Anyway, so what I was doing was I'd let the cat out, I'd let the chicken out, then I'd go feed the cats, then I'd go change their cat boxes. Then as soon as you clean up their cat boxes, they would go use the cat box. And then they would run kitty litter all over the house. So then you'd have to clean up all that all day long, vacuum it all up. And then, like, now it's already like 1 o'clock in the afternoon. I'm like, so it's 4 cats is a lot. It's a lot to take care of. And then I would clean up their cat boxes at night, and then they would all go use the same cat box for some reason. There was 4 cat boxes and 4 cats, but they would all use one box, and they would fight over who was going to go poo first. And so there was always like pee and poo all over the area near the one box. They were fighting and tussling about who was going to use the one box first. And wake up in the morning and there'd be 3 clean cat boxes, and one was like a tornado hit it. And I was just like, what is going on with you cats? I don't understand. Have you ever had multiples of cats? I've never. It blew my mind. I was like, what, you guys, what the hell are you doing? And then before bed, I'd put like a cup of food into each of the bowls, and then they would eat it all immediately. And they'd be up all night running around going potty. It's like, you guys are nuts, man. At first, they were really nice. The first few days, they were really nice. And then their real personalities came out. And I was like, oh. It was an adventure, yeah. So anyway, we're gonna go back in a week, and they wanted more food. I had to get up and give them more food, or else they wouldn't go to sleep. Yeah, 4 cats is too much, bro. I thought I could do it, but I didn't realize that's a lot. But the house, when I got there, the house was clean, smelled good, it was fine. You know, it wasn't like it wasn't dirty, but in order to maintain that I would have to spend a few hours every day just cleaning and vacuuming and cleaning and vacuuming and cleaning and vacuuming. And then I'd have to wait for sunset because the rooster or the chicken would be hiding underneath the house. Because you'd let them out of the hen house when it's 100 degrees outside. They just go directly under the house. And I would have to wait for her to choose when she was ready to go back in her chicken coop. So in the morning, I'd have to let her out. And then at night, I would sit there and wait for the sun to go down in the backyard, calling her name, poultry, poultry, hello, poultry. It was crazy. Yeah, so I was totally I kept trying to stream, but every minute there was just something going on. I don't know how people do that. It was fine. I mean, maybe I'm just making too much of it, but it's a full-time job. I don't know how you would do that all the time. Anyway, so next week, yeah, we're gonna go back. I got this house. The cat's name was, or the hen's name was Poultry. Yeah. The cats were Eric the Red, Anthony Miauchi, Morris, and then the last cat's name I couldn't remember, so I just called him Otto, OTTO. Yeah, they were tripping. They were all tripping. And you have 6 cats. Do you find, Susan, that it's a lot of work? It's crazy. Yeah, Morris Bart was one of them. And yeah, so next week we're going to go back, and I've got a house in Baywater or Bywater. I don't know what it's called. Was it pay good? Yeah, you know, it's a service that I started doing. It's on an app. It's called Trusted Pet Sitters, and you can basically travel and have a free place to stay if you stay in these people's houses while they go on vacation. And hey, Rachel, yeah, I'm good. So you don't get paid directly, but I basically had a really nice house in a really nice neighborhood. All I had to do was watch the cats. But in this case, there's a lot to bite off, you know. So next week we're going to go back, and it's a really nice house in a really nice neighborhood, and I get to stay there for a month for free while they're on a month-long vacation. And all I have to do, and they're like, the place is loaded with food. Eat all you want. Just don't touch the expensive wines. Yeah, no problem. So all my food was covered. All my rent was covered. And this time I'm watching a dog and a cat. That's it. Your cat walks in on you every morning at 5 while you're trying to sleep, steps on your face, wakes you up. Yeah, some days, did I drink the funny water? Yeah, oh, that was crazy. So yeah, in this people's house, they had a lot of wine, and they also had cans of this funny water that I guess you can buy. I guess it's legal in New Orleans, right? Or in Louisiana. It's legal. Like in New York. But anyway, I always go to the store and I get myself cans of LaCroix or whatever brand seltzer water. Hey, user, what's up? Shiny, what's up? So I had bought a 12-pack of black cherry seltzer water at Whole Foods. And I woke up one morning. Hey, Kathleen. I was getting ready to go live. I turned on my phone. I went to the fridge. I grabbed out a can of my black cherry seltzer water. But it wasn't. It was one of their cans of this other beverage. And I cracked it open, drank a great big drink of it. And I was like, that doesn't taste right. And it has contained, I don't know how to say it on TikTok. I don't know. I can't say the words, but it was the M drug. I was like, yo, wow, I feel really slow right now. Yes, user, that's what it was. I was elevated, yeah. I was like, yo, okay, well, 10 minutes we'll live stream. Maybe 20 minutes. Okay, maybe 15, maybe 20 minutes more we'll live stream. Yeah, that was nuts. I didn't know. It looked like my cans of seltzer that I had bought. Same label, similar, it's like pink and red. No, I didn't get paid in money. But I think what's going to happen is I'm going to take these gigs, and I'm already getting a lot of people requesting me. I'm getting people that are requesting me that don't know who they are, and I have to turn them down, And eventually I think I'm going to kind of parlay it into, hey, if you buy my plane ticket, I'll watch your dogs. And if I get like really preferred at it, eventually I'll be like, hey, would you pay my plane ticket and let me stay in your house and fill up the fridge and give me $500? You know what I mean? What am I drinking now? This is a Topo Chico bubbly water. Yeah, I think it's going to happen sooner than later. But what I did while I was at home with the cats is I was updating on my YouTube channel. So if you guys go over there, you may notice that I put thumbprints on all my old videos. I changed this picture up here on my TikTok page. So I did a lot of, I think we're going to stream over on, do an audiobook. Yeah, I think we're going to TikTok. We'll do lives on TikTok all the time, but also it's on YouTube as well. Parlay, yeah. Yeah, I've thought about doing that too. Somebody suggested that to me, that if I, not 25 countries in 2 years with everything they own on a backpack on their back, right? So thank you guys so much for that over the last couple of years. It's been really fun, and I'm going to continue to, after we go to New Orleans, I think we're going to leave the country after that and go back out on the road. I mean, I thought going around the country in America was an interesting idea. We went to LA, San Francisco, Salt Lake, New York, New Orleans, Boston. But I kind of want to go to other countries again where it's more fun. Like you don't speak the language, the habits are all different, the way people are dressed is different. I think there's just something about it. America is sort of all the same in a way. It's a lot of travel, and everybody's supported the channel, and everybody's helped pay for it, and I appreciate it a lot. September 23, Mary Beth. Oh my gosh, that was back in the day, huh? Those were our first lives when we were just cooking in the Upper East Side in New York. I can't believe there is a Bible on this table over there. That's so crazy. Hey, Devin. Quetzal. Yeah, it's different, huh? We have no control over TikTok either. We used to always have 600, 700, 800, 900 sometimes. It seemed like every day we would always hit 1,200 people in the room concurrently. Now, right now we have 250 people, and thank you guys so much. You're amazing. But there's nothing I can do about it. We have no control over it, We have no control over it. And I don't know what TikTok wants. I don't know what kind of content they're favoring right now. Maybe I need to wear makeup and eyeshadow and get fingernails. I don't know. Star Pelham, what's up? I'm not kidding. I'm actually thinking about it. Yeah, that would change the algorithm. If I shave my face and I started wearing makeup, they want me to pay them for views more. Yeah, that's true. There's a lot of Yeah, there's a lot of weird stuff. Oh, maybe I should dye my hair pink. No, I just saw somebody the other day saying that if you make videos on TikTok, when you post them, you should have your makeup done, and you should have a more blue cast on your face when you're posting your video, because the AI is looking at your camera, it's looking at you, and it will push your video more if you're wearing makeup, and particularly if your makeup has a blue tone to it. There you go. Yeah, they want me to sell umbrellas in the TikTok shop, but I don't own any makeup. You know what I mean? So that doesn't help me at all. I think that's just for the ladies, or for whoever wears makeup. I could sell something on a TikTok shop, right? But we never bought views, red lipstick, dragon fruit back in my hair. Yeah. Sell pots. Oh yeah. I don't buy comments. I don't buy views. I don't buy followers. You know what I mean? This is totally organic, and we've never lost our account. This is the same one. Buddhist bracelet. Oh, that's a good idea. Like a lot of people who lose their accounts get mixed up with gifting themselves, purchasing fake followers, fake viewers, fake comments, fake taps. And TikTok picks that out. They don't like that. They'll pick it out. They'll take your channel from you. Carol, what's up? Yeah, so the next question is, what's the destination that we're going to go to? I love Vietnam. I want to go back to the beach. But we could go to Greece. We go to Greece. TikTok's like Roberto Duran. We could go to Albania. I don't know. When can you get a t-shirt, Little Soul? What did I eat? A French dip sandwich. Go back to Da Nang, right? That's what I love about other countries too. It's really affordable, you know? I mean, I don't want to live my entire life just because it's cheap. Yeah, I've never been to Sri Lanka. I hear it's great though, right? I've heard really good things about it.
How are y'all?
But however, there's something about being in America and getting ripped off all the time for stuff. It's hard to explain. Belarus is great, but now it's hostile to Americans. Oh my God. Who was it that did that thing today about Serbia? Or Bosnia? That was crazy. Oh, it was just a newscaster. It was nothing. It was nobody. Yeah, U.S. has a way of beating you down and making you feel poor. It was some newscaster I saw on an American news. She was like saying the Americans and the Bosnians are going to have a game in the World Cup. And the way that she said it was pretty darn rude. And no big deal. It was just a clip that I saw. I don't know if somebody was referring to that or not. All right. I'm trying to figure out. Is that what you were talking about? I'd like to plug in my phone. Bosnia and Serbia. Yeah, did you see that news clip? It was just, I don't think she knew exactly what she was saying, but it didn't come across real good. Oh. Northern and Mid Europe, so nice and sunny. All right, I'm glad we got some food, some food and some water and some coffee. That last couple hours were kind of bizarro. I didn't know where I was for a minute. Sorry, guys. Hold on. Bear with me here while I do this for a second. Did you see that thing, Ketzel? You know what I'm talking about? The news reporter? Like the way we joke in America, I guess, is it just didn't sound right. The way she said it, I was like, I don't know if you quite meant to say that. Yeah, take my meds, I know. We should go over and read the Bible. Can you read the Bible on TikTok? She didn't really. Yeah, I don't think she meant to sound like that, but it was a little insulting. Hey, what's up, Sean Dog? This is crazy. Huh? It's nice looking, nice place, and they have a Bible. This sub sandwich place has a Christian Bible here. If you want to come over and read it. Crazy, huh? And they're playing Eminem, so they know who's really the god of rap. Yes. Weird. They know who's the god of rap. How is Eminem such a good rapper? It's weird, right? It don't seem fair. Maple syrup, bacon, egg, grits, yeah. All right, let's get out of here. Oh, I guess I'm supposed to put... Where am I going to next? Eminem, yeah. Let's go to South Congress. Let's walk down Congress Street. We'll cross over the river. Oh, yeah, tonight at sunset, the Bats. Is there anyone from Austin in the room right now? We're in Austin, Texas right now. Is there anybody from Austin that's in the room? We're going to go back to New Orleans at the end of the week. And we're going to take another run at New Orleans. Last week was kind of weird. Hey, Biscoff, what's up? Where am I now? Now, I'm switching around. All right, we're in Austin, Texas, y'all. I got everything? Yeah, I got everything. Thank you. Bye-bye. Nice ladies. Yeah, let's see if we can go to South Congress. We're on Congress Street right now. This is the state capitol. We just went through the state capitol. God, it's so empty out here. Streets are empty. This is Austin, Texas state capitol. I got my charger. It's actually connected to my phone right now. Austin, Texas is totally empty right now. Wow, it's so weird. That's where we just ate. Japanese people out. This building was purchased in 1995 by an insightful group of directors. There was a building down here. Oh my God, look at this. What in the world? This is a place where a building used to be. See the chandeliers hanging in the air? What in the world is this, you guys? Wow. What is that? Yeah, it's gorgeous. Here's the front door, but there's no building there anymore. Oh, I see. Here's the facade. The building, the roof just came off. See, here's the front facade of the building. It's kind of windy, huh? Jerry Garcia. What? What kind of weird? Okay. Yeah, that's crazy, huh? Hey, 11-6. We're in Texas. This is Congress Street. And this is a main drag that runs down from the Texas State building back there. And it goes down all the way down. We can just walk across, go down to South Congress, which is more like it's all they could afford. South Congress has a lot of bars, a lot of places to party. It's pretty popular. Oh my God. Nice. Where's our next travel after this? We're going to go back to New Orleans for a minute. And then I think I'm going to go to, I'm thinking Vietnam right now. Here's a Waymo. If you guys are familiar with driverless vehicles in America, that is like it's kind of like an Uber or a taxi cab, but there's no one driving it. So, yeah, it's crazy, right? Here's two more. Or are these, I don't know which ones these are. Are those Waymos? There's no driver? No, these are not. These are AvRide. I think, I don't know what it is. Are those taxis with people in it? And the other ones, yeah, Vietnam might be cool, huh? Yeah, the other ones don't have drivers in it. I don't know. I don't know about this. I thought about doing this, but I would have to learn. I don't know how they do it. Do you put your phone right here in this little clip here? Is that what it is? And then you flip the camera around? I think that would be shaky as hell. I don't know how those guys do it. I've seen, there's a guy down in New Zealand who does his live stream like this, right? I don't think I could do that. I don't think I have the balance that is required. Maybe, I don't know. Maybe I'll have to work on it. There's no people. Everything's closed. This is so weird. It's like a skeleton of a city. Yeah, no way, right? Yes, baby doll. I want to get onto the bridge. What time? What time do I go there? These days? Now it's 2:20 in the afternoon. What time do we go to the bridge, y'all? Work on it off camera, yeah. Yeah, so if you guys don't know, here in Austin, Texas, there's a bridge. A lot of people call this, or some people call it Bat City. Is that right? Some people have called it Bat City. T-shirts with pictures of bats on it and stuff like that. And the reason for that is because there's a bridge. A friend of Hoi An just opened a small hotel. Oh, wow. Monday's customer service day. Whoa. I see. So the reason it's Bat City is because under one of the bridges, and there's like 5 bridges that go across from the north side to the south side. On one of the bridges at sunset, thousands of bats come out at one time. They just burst out from underneath the bridge just as the sun goes down. And we're going to do that tonight. Everybody's off on Monday? I didn't know that. Oh, so maybe if we go to the Barton Springs, we'll be able to actually get in the pool. Oh no, that's where all the people are going to be, huh? Tucson has a bridge like that too? That was good. No, we're in Austin. Looks like Texas, doesn't it? We're in Austin, Texas right now. Somebody told me the other day in when I was in New Orleans for a couple of days. I said, man, you sound like you got a southern accent. Are you pretending to have a southern accent? It's not hard. Southern accent's not that hard. Take a left on 6 and go to the... Yeah, Harvey, we went into the Driskill Hotel this morning for a while. We've been on now for over 4 hours. Maybe we can come down at dinner time, because I'd like to come down here at night when it's happening. This is a theater, right? The Austin Theater or the Paramount Theater. The Bat Bridge is ahead, right? Down there. Edward Tips building. Oh, I was trying to find this one building down here. Crazy as it sounds. As crazy as it sounds. There's a building down here. I saw the plaque one time when I used to live here years ago. And a friend of mine explained to me that, is it Congress Street? Or I-35? No, I think it was Congress Boulevard. This was a very segregated city back in the day. Black people lived on that side of town. White people lived on this side of town. And that was it. And it was actually, like, it was legal. Back then they had laws. It was okay to do that. It wasn't okay to do that, but it wasn't illegal to do that. And I used to live on that side of town about 10 years ago. Things are different now. Now it's not legal to segregate a city like that. But it always seemed to me like this side of town over here was the American West, and that side of town feels like the American South. It was the weirdest feeling. But there's a building over here with a plaque on it, and in this building was like the first black person in Austin was allowed to get a job over here in this building. I don't know if it's this building. I've been kind of looking for it. It was kind of shocking. I mean, it's shocking to me because I'm from California. I'm not understanding this whole thing. How segregation used to work down here. This building was the tallest structure in Austin's downtown area other than the state capitol, dwarfed by the other structures in the late 20th century. The Norwood Tower remains unique in its design and elaborate detailing. This is not the plaque that I'm thinking of, but there was a building down here that literally has a plaque that says, like, the first African-American employee on this side of the river. I can't remember where it is, but it's one of these older buildings like this. Mind-blowing. Just blew my mind away. I was like, what the hell? You cannot bring your weapon into this building, FYI. Reasons I am not going to Texas. Yeah. Yeah, it's weird. Yeah, we saw a guy. I saw a guy standing there with a pew-pew on the sidewalk. He wasn't... He did not have a uniform on. He did not appear to be any sort of police or anything like that. But it's his right to walk down the street carrying a gun in this state, so that's what he was doing. A pew-pew. Sorry, TikTok. Yeah, sundown. It's an open carry state. I don't know pew-pews that well, but I think it was an AR-15. It was a big, long, 4 or 5 foot long, whatever. Just, okay. Hi, how you doing? All right, cool. Carry them all the time, right? Yeah. Chang Lee is within his rights to do that. But I kept him off the camera because you can't show everything on TikTok like that, right? If you know what I mean. Can't even say the word. Can't even say the word on TikTok. Sorry, it's a bit windy. I'm wondering about this building. There's one of these buildings down here. Texas State University. It was like a hotel or something. Now these are all like skyscrapers and glass and steel buildings like New York. This is all new to me. Back in the day when I lived here in 2010, 11, 12. It's totally different. This is a completely different looking city. Chick-fil-A. Chick-fil-A is everywhere, right? This is 6th Street. 6th is kind of like a party street that goes all the way through. Down here is where it really parties at night. They have to block it off late at night because all the college kids go down there and party hard. Party hard. Don't forget to go to Barton Springs. Oh, yeah, we're going there right now. You like Pew Pew better? Yeah. Bat Cave, San Antonio, and Camden. Whataburger? Oh, my God. Yeah, I've been to Whataburger years ago. Whataburger is great. If you guys are not from Texas, if you're not familiar with Whataburger, Whataburger is like... Whataburger in Austin is like what In-N-Out Burger is in California. If you say you don't like... Say you prefer In-N-Out Burger. I'm fighting words to Texans. It's like Texas In-N-Out, yeah. It's good though. It's really good. In-N-Out can be good. Usually In-N-Out is not good, if you ask me. But I've had In-N-Out burgers that were make you cry. They're so good. But go to Bill Miller's Barbecue. Yeah, In-N-Out burgers in America? I think it's from the beach, right? LA, San Diego. Beach hamburgers. And when they're good, man, they're crazy. The fries are crazy. The burgers are crazy. But the problem is it became a really big chain, and now they're kind of meh. They're kind of mid. But In-N-Out Burger did a weird thing years ago. There used to be a kind of potato in America called the Kennebec potato. And they are really good. We used to use them in the fancy restaurants in the 80s to make your potato dishes really white, really light colored, no, not brown at all. And Kennebec potatoes make really good French fries. Really white and really crispy, and they don't burn. And In-N-Out, years ago, invested a lot of money and bought the whole area. I believe it's in Idaho or Washington, where the Kennebec potatoes are grown. And they pretty much bought the variety of potato. And that's why their French fries were always so good. You were disappointed in San Diego when you had it? Yeah, sometimes they're really good. Sometimes they're really lame. They're inconsistent. They started out in Cali, right? Yeah, we're walking through, where are we at? Austin, Texas. But yeah, Whataburger is really good, though. Whataburger is hella good. Different style of hamburger. Yeah, the In-N-Out fries are kind of bland, yeah. They used to do them right back in the day. And there was a point to it. It was like, oh, they got all the Kennebec potatoes are great if you do them right. But then they just sort of, their company got so big, they stopped doing their stuff really right, really consistently. 4th. Oh yeah, 4th is kind of a drag too, right? It's like a LGBTQ district, I believe, right? All the way down. So there's like dance clubs and nightclubs. Capitol Grill, big chain. Yeah, so 6th goes mostly that way at night, although 6th way down here also parties. But oh, I got the light here. But fourth kind of parties in here all the way down too. Also, the very first Whole Foods is down here. If you guys are into Whole Foods grocery store, the flagship Whole Foods grocery store is over there. Where's the university? Oh, university is behind me. The UTA. I forgot all about that. Yeah, it's up there on Guadalupe. They don't say Guadalupe. You say Guadalupe, by the way. If you come here, just FYI, I said Guadalupe Street when I first came here, and people started throwing food at me. Guadalupe? Where are you from? Mexico? No, it's Guadalupe, right? Guadalupe. Guadalupe, Güero. Guadalupe. All right, sorry. Five Guys is in Florida. Oh yeah, Five Guys burgers and fries is like everywhere now, huh? I had Five Guys that one night in how was I at? Oh, in Barcelona. Country you in now? What's up, Gigi? We're in Texas, the Republic of Texas. Guadalupe, are you from Mexico? Oh, let me see. I don't understand how this is going. Welcome home. It's Guadalupe, man. Oh, I'm sorry. No cars, totally empty. And here's a Waymo car. This car has no driver. I don't know if you guys see that or not. That car is driving around with no one behind the wheel. It just keeps driving around the lot. I don't know exactly where it's going. I called it Guadalupe exactly one time, and I got straightened out. They straightened me out. Get a ride? I know. Oh, and oh yeah, I could get a Waymo, huh? That's a good idea. Do I miss overseas? Yeah, absolutely. Definitely do. Gee, Ohio. But I came back, Barchi. I came back because I wanted to see my daughter. Hadn't seen her for 2 years. So I'm glad I came back. I saw her. She's good. You like to see it whammo? You like to see the whammo into something? That's a good idea. I took one last night, actually. I took a Waymo. I took the bus to my Airbnb, but I got about halfway there. The ride started getting a little too interesting, so I got off the bus. The neighborhood has gotten really bad over there, unfortunately. Got to be the neighborhood between the airport and downtown is like really shoddy now. So I called the Uber, and the Uber that came was a Waymo car. There's my lemon meringue Maserati right here. Oh, that's the wrong color. I thought they were going to bring me my other yellow one. That's not lemon meringue. Come on now. Hey, Holly. Ooh, it's a little bit windy, huh? We're in, ooh, it's a little windy. Peace, love, and Austin, yeah. We're in Austin, Texas right now. I'm going to try and put on my Philip, what's up? Yeah, it's really empty, really quiet. Try and put my my earbuds back in my ear. I can kind of control. If it's going to be this windy, it's kind of crazy. Hold on a second. Yeah, fancy dancy cars. Alright, let's see if this helps the wind. See if this helps the wind at all. Maybe, maybe not. Jeff Ketzel, how is driving in one of those cars? Yeah, it's a trip for sure. I don't know if that helps. I don't know if that helps the wind much at all, but it might. The wind is out of hand here. Texas can be extremely windy. Yo, thank you, Julie, for the hand hearts. Ketzel. Now I sound like a pilot. We'll be landing in the Marriott Hotel in just 10 seconds. So somebody wanted to know about the Austin City Limits building. Did I turn down the volume? It's better when I don't hold it. Oh, it's better like that? Okay, cool. I'm trying to figure out. I used to work here. What the hell? Wait a minute. I'm totally lost. Wasn't this the W Hotel? Do you guys remember the W Hotel? Oh, is that it right there? Wait, that's the W? Oh, shit. I just walked right past it. What the hell? So this is the W Hotel. And that was the restaurant that I used to work at? Yeah. Oh my God, what a trip. It's so different. It's all different. I just walked the wrong way. Okay, so I used to work in this big black building. That's the W. What a trip. I had one of my jobs, my night job, and then my day job was right across the street at the restaurant across the street. Holy crap. Because none of these buildings, this didn't exist, man. All this stuff is so different now. Wow, crazy. They remodeled it. Am I in Austin? Are there World Cup games in Austin right now? Patriot? Oh, in the Waymo? I said you can sit wherever you want, but I chose to sit in the front because I wanted to watch the steering wheel move. But with normally in an Uber, I sit in the back. I don't like to sit in the front. I had somebody when I was in Salt Lake recently. Oh no, I was in Austin. I was in Ogden, not Austin. Ogden, Utah, visiting my daughter. And it's over here, Guadalupe. Wow, what a trip. This is so crazy. How can I be lost? I've lived in the city for years, although it's been 15 years since I lived here. How can I be lost? That's a question. I'm always lost. I have my seatbelt on. Yeah, Austin. Yeah. And my daughter lived in Ogden, Utah. And we were in Salt Lake City a couple weeks ago. And then I went up to watch some dogs up there in Ogden, Utah and hang out with my daughter. And I took called an Uber in Ogden. It's one of those places that's so remote that it takes 25 minutes for the Uber to come pick you up. And then when the guy finally showed up, it was like he'd never talked to a human being before. How you doing, man? Oh, I'm good. You got my address, right? Yep. What are you sitting back there for? Why don't you sit in the front, man? All right, I'll sit in the front. We talk the whole time. You know what I mean? You ever had that happen? I'll be sitting in the back now. Come on, I cleaned out the front seat for you. That's my milkshake right there. Don't touch it. But other than that, you can just sit up here, dude. You know that situation. This one guy. What are you doing? I told him a little bit. I'm just, next thing you know, I'm like telling my entire life story and my whole history. Somehow the guy like pried it out of me. Yeah, they say howdy and stuff. They chat you up. And I try to hold it back, but the guy like wins, so I end up spilling my whole guts on him. And he's like, man, that sounds great. If I had $1 million, you know what I would do? And I was like, what? Yeah, man, if I had a lot of $1 million, yeah. My dream is I would get 3 houses. You would get 3 houses? Yeah, man. Right next to each other. Okay. I would get 3 houses, and in one of them, I would make like a metal shop, and I'd build all kind of metal stuff, all kind of metal parts for cars, and then I could use all those metal parts to make any metal thing I wanted in the world. And I was like, all right, that's a good idea. Yeah. And then the middle house, I would make like a wood shop, so I could make anything out of wood that I needed, any kind of parts I needed to change on like a car, but I would make them out of wood. I was like, okay. Okay. So you have millions of dollars. You would buy a metal house and a wooden house. What would you do with the 3rd house? Well, that's where I live. Okay, that's true. Yeah, you need a place to live. Yeah, but if I ever needed parts for like a car and stuff, I could make them myself. Yeah, that's cool. I like your dream. I like your dream a lot, sir. Don't keep your eyes on the roast, please. I got it. No, I'm not going to drink your milkshake. It's good. I'll make sure it doesn't tip over. That's the most insane conversation. And I'm sitting like right next to him while he's trying to drive the car. I'm just trying to keep him like, mollified. Oh, this is Willie, by the way. Luke Doodloo, what's up? This is a statue of Willie. I was here actually the day they put it up. This was at the time when I lived here. They shut down the road. Willie's van pulled up and parked here. It was like 5 o'clock Friday night. They were like, yeah, we got a new statue, man. Austin City Limits, Willie Nelson. That was 2012, maybe? Maybe it'll say on this plaque when it went up there. Yeah, it's a statue of Willie Nelson because he was the first guest on it. He's kind of like, yeah, April 2012. I was living here at that time. That's funny. That's crazy. And I was only down here because I worked here at the W Hotel. My night job was here, and my day job was across the street. It's this other building. Yeah, Willie Nelson. So Austin City Limits, I guess, this has been the concert venue for Austin City Limits for the last, 10 years or so, or more. Did I meet Willie? No, I never met Willie Nelson. Would have been cool though, huh? This place is Austin City Limits store is open. What? Let's see what's up with this. Oh, we immediately lost reception, huh? Yeah. Yeah, went inside. Went in there and immediately started lagging, right? Walked inside and immediately started lagging. So this is who's playing at Austin City Limits, July 15th. Billy Bob Thornton. Oh, what day is this? Well, that's July 15th. Yeah, so this is what's coming up. Waylon and Willie in Edmonton, Alberta, Canada. Well, that's crazy. $50 across the street. Ketzel, where am I going? Yeah, I'm gonna go see Bob Dylan tomorrow night. Let me try and I'm not getting any cell service at all here. Nope. Wonder what that's all about. Why not? Everything's locked up and lagging really bad, right? Yeah. Yeah. Lost, hold on a second. Might be coming. Yes, dragging. Hold on a second. Oh. Da, 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 da. Yeah, it's still kind of lagging, huh? Wonder why. What is it? What happened to the cell phone service around here? Where's the cell phone? Yeah, it's still lagging a little bit. I'm gonna stay here. I'm trying to walk down the street. Maybe there's a place I can get better reception if I go down the block. Wow, it is really bad here right now. Huh, wow. Huh, wow. Yeah, I don't know why it's lagging so bad. It's bad. Really bad. Butter toast with Kelly. What's up? What's up? Yeah, it must just be the streets. The maybe all the high-rise buildings down there. Maybe all them skyscraper buildings down there got that bad reception. Oh, there you are.